And now, Gabe Newell.
Welcome to the International. As always, this is really a high point of the year for everyone at Valve. So if you see people from Valve, they're wearing those staff shirts, make sure to introduce yourself, tell them what you like about the event and what we can do better in the future. So this year's tournament looks to be very unpredictable. If you look at the group stage, we've already had over 100 heroes picked, so the meta is really unresolved. It looks like any team can beat any other team, and it's kind of wild to think that today either Puppy or Xiao8 are going home, Dendi or Kuroki. So it looks to be an exciting tournament. For the last year, I've been spending most of my time with the VR team. We have a bunch of VR systems set up above the secret shop. So if you have a chance, go check it out and let me know at gaben@valvesoftware.com what you think. So I think I'm one of the least interesting things about this tournament. We have a bunch of surprises planned, so let's get started. Thank you very much for coming.
The damage that he got from Necromastery right now over the punk.
Alright, so moving forward, Nando, he got himself that little null tally to start. Do you think we're going to see, you know, the early Veil build from Nando, or is that just going to be a casual tally?
This game, I think, it's more important for him to get the blink, because he needs to initiate for his team. I would expect the Tide to get the mech for the team, so there won't be an early blink on Tide. On RR here, getting
speaking
pressured.
of Tide, he's actually getting pressured so heavily, pops out with a Fairy Fire, one more hit. I mean, the first blood goes through a Marskin, nice body block there from Chessie. He has to take a couple
That
tower
was really good play by Chessie there on the Ember. Very important. Mech plus blink. I mean, we might see early Ravage if there's a reaction. Like he called...
Nando still in some trouble here. Might be able to hop back, will be able to do so. Now here we are going to have the Dream Coil pop down. Chessie under tower, able to go leap back away to his Remnant. Tidehunter just sitting back, farming the jungle, nice and cool for him. No pressure just yet, but now with Limp coming in, stealing some of that farm. Nice little bit of farm going his way. Man, 120 gold just from popping out some raises.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the first Ravage will most likely happen when Execration feel they're ready with the blink and the mech, and they're gonna force towers, try to get objectives. Otherwise, I don't think any Ravages will happen unless there's going to be an aggressive play by Call and Execration will be reacting towards it with a TP from Tide. So yeah, I don't think there'll be any Ravages soon until they hit all their items, the mech and the blink.
Alright, so Global Silence now is online. Silencer ticks over to that level 6 and has just enough mana for it. And switching over to net worth, we are going to have Meepo at the top of the chart. No real surprise there, but he hasn't really felt a whole lot of pressure for the last couple of minutes. He hasn't bailed out into the jungle.
I mean, to be fair, Call did try to pressure the two heroes on the offlane. We see a hookshot.
Bottom lane, hookshot connects. Chemo in some serious trouble. Mass rotations in, though everyone wants to get part of this. RR is going to go ahead, pop that Ravage, trapping everyone in. Z-Freak taking Anchor Snatch space. Abed joins the party. Z-Freak silenced up. There's nothing he can do. He will go down. Looks for more. Swindle not able to TP out. One more club of the Anchor.
He was able to get his blink before he went down there. So that is really important for them. Yeah, right now they understand that the Ravage is still on cooldown, so they are using this timing to try their best to get as many objectives as they can, since it's a big cooldown and Execration. cooldowns on Ravage, so they're trying to get any trade-off. When you don't have your spells, you try to get a trade-off. And mid lane,
Being some trouble, global silence, he can't run in and out, he's trapped into the Dream Coil, he just has to sit there and wait for the silence to end. There will be a net coming back up, oh the multicast, looks like it hurts. Meepo able to go through and snag his 3rd kill of the game, onto the Ember Spirit no less. That is a very, very important.
that was very well done by
Radiant's bottom
Execration.
tower
They
is
used
under
the global
attack.
silence, they followed it up with a waning rift from Nando, and then it allowed, like every spell was used at the correct timing, and it allowed the Ogre to come in with the final disable. And Teams is gonna get hookshot by Z-Freak here.
Oh yeah, he's trapped in there. He's gonna be spraying out the garbage. You want something out of this. Dazzle doing what he can. Heal Bomb will end up taking it out this time, and that's gonna be Dazzle's 4th kill of the game. He's had a really high impact there with those 2 points in Poison Touch.
Another tower at top lane. The Ravage is up for Execration, so I would expect Execration to try to defend the towers right now with the Ravage up. They have the mech as well. Ravage, mech, and blink, so everything is dead.
Oh, there is going to be a nice little burrow strike there. They go in with the Searing Chains. RR debating whether or not to pop the tentacles. There he goes. Tim's coming in. That's going to be silenced up. We'll be able to go through another kill onto the Ember Spirit. Well, that's feeling good. They're looking for Z-Freak now as Abed comes in, joins the party. He wants to throw out the net. Z-Freak going into the cogs, trying to burn up some mana. But there's going to be Swindles popping in with the Epi, but it's just not doing enough. Swindles, no. Plus is low and just sitting back. There's going to be a shallow grave here, keeping everyone safe for now, but Swindles is going to be outlasting that. And they're looking for more here. His limp. He's still going to be able to do a whole bunch of damage. That was beautiful there. Z-Freak looking to turn this fight around. Tim's gonna get slapped into place, and now Chemo gonna be one of the lone survivors in this fight. Another nice comp there with Z-Freak taking one too many tower shots. Abed is going through and take out the Brad, looking for more. Look at the damage coming out from these moves. So he has to go in, and Abed lives for just a little bit of health. That's not gonna be enough souls to pop him down this time.
Oh, that was a really bad fall fight. I thought Execration were gonna take the fight after the Epicenter didn't do that much, but then the triple stun from Swindles there sort of salvaging the team fight, getting them the kills, but then Meepo waited and waited until that he felt like it was the best timing for him to come in there. But the initiation from Complexity there wasn't that great. I felt Swindles was in a very, very good position. He was on the high ground and his team was on the low ground, but all he needed to do there, I think that he needed to wait for Execration to commit, go on to his team, and then he epi in. He epied like probably 1 or 2 seconds too early there.
Yeah, we are gonna have Meepo going through, picking up that Dragon Hansen. Oh gosh, speaking of Meepo, this fight is far from over.
Chessie.
Big silence there. He's gonna try to leap away. Nice burrow strike, connecting onto 3. Swindles might have to trade his life for this. The Glaive's popping around. He will get caught in a net there. Do they have the vision for this? Looks like they are gonna be able to go through the AoE. Plenty. And one final spray of damage out from the puck.
They
That's gonna be
should have
very
gotten the kill on the Ember as well. I think you get Blink right now. Greaves is not that important for him. In games where you're up against silencers, where there's something important that you want to remove, then you get the Greaves early. Or
Net
Chessie.
coming in the
Oh,
global
he missed.
silence. Yeah, that net is really unfortunate. Another Watas will connect, but I don't think the silence is long enough to hold him in place. So unfortunately, a big ulti spent.
They are
for no
still
real
strong
reward.
enough, I feel, to be able to just push and get the
Dire's
tower.
top
I
tower
don't think
is
Call
under
can actually
attack.
take a head-on fight right now. They really need to get the battle free on
Dire's top
Chessie.
tower has
With the
fallen.
Ravage, they're still pretty strong. So, oh, they're actually going to run it.
Oh, they're looking for something here. They're smoking up. They want to get something done. They've got eyes on this puck. and
Swindles
they
is all the way down, though. He's not anywhere near his team. He has to get to his team ASAP. Like, look at it. Look at them. They're so spread out.
Chessie just YOLOing in here, really wants to find something. Tidehunter, they are going in. There will be a hook shot connecting, but Nando should be able to get back into the high ground fairly safely. Meanwhile, there's a little bit of a one-way-one here. Tidehunter finding Chessie out. There's going to be a remnant down to the low ground. They're looking for something here. The Meepos can be running away. Nando ticking after him. Has that negative urn charge coming in. There will be a Dream Coil coming back out. They want to get Swindle locked down. They might be able to do something here. It's going to get a really nice burrow strike. He's still up. He's still fighting, but not going to live for long. It's going to be Abed going in some serious damage. Limb shows off that BKB. Can he actually get down the Meepos? Abed still fighting, throwing up nets every which way. And now Z-Freak, he's still up. He wants to get something done. Battery assault, not going to be enough. The Ravage comes back in. RR. The hero his team needs. Z-Freak, the lone survivor, but not for long. Oh, Meepo. It's going to be an 0 for 5. Triple kill for the puck.
Man,
But Meepo is doing the real damage there.
What was going on in Complexity's mind right there? The initiator with the hook shot onto Puck. But King was not in position for a power strike there. There was a huge miscommunication there for Call. They did not position their team well enough to be able to take the team fight. I get the idea that they wanted to take a fight without global silence, but they just didn't have the positioning. They
Radiant's
didn't
bottom
coordinate the
tower
fight
is
very
under
well.
attack.
Nice try there by Puck. But like you mentioned, Dragonlance is a very, very cost-efficient item on Meepo. Any stat hero in general. Heroes that utilize stat very well. We see Dragonlance on Morphling, we see Dragonlance on even Gyrocopters. Like, that item is just very, very good.
So Swindle's here on the Sand King. Definitely a different Sand King than we saw last game played by Execration, you know? Oh god, Meepo, please relax. And takes out the courier too. I mean, that's just a knife in the heart right there. And now we're going to be looking for more. Jesse, the global silence comes out. It's going to be godlike for the Meepo. Abed spraying out nets left and right. Doesn't even matter if he doesn't catch anything. Just his ferocious presence is enough to drive back all of the complexity.
He's too powerful right now.
It's crazy. Hamstring's going to try to TP out. Can they actually break it? Swindles is going to be focusing his efforts elsewhere, trying to get Abed stuck down, but Swindle's just limping away. And that's going to be him just scurrying around using that slingshot. The best of his ability going in for the burrow strike. But man, Abed is relentless. Oh god, brings in the damage beyond godlike now. 10-0-6 on the little Meeps. Is there anything Complexity can do? Meepo get to this point.
I think they have a pretty good job at dealing with Meepo. Even though I feel Meepo's, the teammate Meepo has around him this game is really good to allow Meepo to shine. But I feel the execution of Paul was really lackluster this game. The team play was not good. The way they took team fights and their movements as a team in general, they just didn't play well, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, was it just down to laning stage or down to that one smoke rotation? It seems like there was just such a crucial point where Meepo started to be like, oh god, we have to deal with this.
I think their laning phase was okay this game. Last game they lost their laning because of the Earth Spirit rotation, but this game there was not much rotations and so travel.
Alright, this is the last hold coming up here. We've got the TP back from Sand King. He was trying to push out and rat out that top lane, but has to bail out his racks are more important. They go in, they just blow up Jesse like it's nothing. He buys back immediately. This is the Hail Mary play right here. You've got Hanskin trying to do what he can, looking for a nice little weave there. They are able to go through, get a stun on the Abed. They go for the poison patch, but a triple man dream coil. It's looking nice for Puzzler. Just a little blink, and he gets on the nice little soul to Abed. He's getting low, he's got the Aegis, they're turning things onto Limb. There's nothing they can do about it. Another Requiem comes out. The Rabbit to finish everyone off. Everyone's dropping down in grave. There's going to be no buyback on the Emperor Spirit. No buyback on the Shadow Fiend. This could be it. The racks are under attack. Meepo is still up. Still fighting. Still has an Aegis. Still looking for everything they can possibly get. Swindle. There's going to be no epic for him. Nice Blink Strike coming back in. But oh gosh, they're looking for something here. And it's an ultra kill from Abed. Can he get the Rampage? Sand King, the lone survivor, scurrying back to his base. Sitting in the fountain while everything all goes down. The racks are falling apart. This is unbelievable for Execration, able to go in again. This is Complexity's last shot, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold out for now, as Execration going straight for the objectives, keeping their eyes onto the prize. They're going to be rotating the Meepo back in, everyone healing up nicely, going for a second lane of racks rather than the tier 4s.
And he used that Ethereal Blade to actually save himself, not wasting the Aegis there, now goes back to base. Heals to full HP, comes back again. This is GG, like this.
It's looking real tough. I think Complexity, they're going to stay into the bitter end again. This is their last taste of TI for this year.
There's nothing they can do against the Meepo. Ember was forced to buy back, and there's no way he gets the battle for you now. And they just need to 5-man that run down bottom and just end the game.
The full entire team looking to contest that. Rocket Flare comes in. Jesse, he's waiting. He will get a nice Searing Chains onto 3. They're looking for something, but the rest of Radiant are now behind them. Tim's going to be coming in. Jesse going to get netted up. There's the global battle. This is the last hold to go in. Godlike streak down for the puck as well. Nando doing his work. Swindle to block the play. Burrow strike. Requiem, but it's not enough. Swindle's tethered in place with the green coil whip. Trying to get crashed around, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to be falling back to Grave. Has one more buyback with the GG. Comes out. Complexity eliminated from TI6. Execration take them out in an easy 2-0. They're going to move forward in this bracket, but holy hell, Winter, what was that game?
It was just a one-man show. I mean, even though I want to say it's a one-man show, but his teammates just basically set him up for success.